Okay, this is a continuation here. Yeah. All right. Hello, Desmond, said Daniel, working overtime. I thought you'd be home by now. Desmond smiled over. Desmond sighed over the cab's phone intercom and said, "This is Desmond." Desmond sighed over the cab's intercom and said, "Daniel, what are you doing now? Tracking shows that you are headed down Highway 6 now. Not Highway 93, but Highway 6. Do you know how long that will put you back if you head to Vegas without turning around? Um, were you daydreaming again?" Daniel pressed a button on the phone intercom and asked, "Are you sure there is no other road I can take that I can turn on to that will head me back to 93 so I don't have to go around, so I don't have to turn around?" "Hold on, I'll check," said Desmond. After a scan, Desmond seemed somewhat relieved. "Oh, no problem. There's a road you can take, but it's not a main road. It's not a main one. It's 318. Looks narrow. Juan tells me that it's snowing in your area. Please tell him he's wrong, Daniel." Daniel hesitated and said, "Juan is right." Desmond sighed again. "Why am I not surprised? You really need to get your act together, Daniel. I don't want to have to report you, but refrigerated loads have to get in on time. You do know what getting loads in on time means, don't you? It means making customers happy." As Desmond began to preach on and on about the value of getting the loads in on time and how much money it costs the company to get them in late, Daniel acted as if he had never heard such preaching before. But then he didn't know if he should pull off such acting of not knowing for fear of them viewing him as an idiot. Should he act stupid, like Desmond wanted, or fight and disagree, making Desmond angry that way? Catch 22, Daniel said to himself. As Daniel found himself thinking how trapped his life seemed to be becoming, he suddenly saw headlights in his mirrors. Daniel felt his heart start to race again when he noticed that the lights behind him were speeding toward him. It wasn't one, but two of them. Daniel hit the intercom button and said with somewhat shaky voice, "I think you're going to be happy soon, Desmond." "What does that mean?" Daniel watched the cars pass him. It wasn't a car, but a van. The windows were dark. Less than a minute later, it too disappeared into the darkness. "What do you mean?" asked Desmond again. Yeah. Suddenly, Daniel saw a pickup pass him by at a very high rate of speed as well. Unknown to Daniel, it was the same pickup. It was the same pickup that the truck hijacking killer had jumped out of a day before. "Man," thought Daniel, "is this Nevada's Audubon?" "Are you thinking of quitting?" asked Daniel hopefully. I'm I'm thinking of getting back into teaching science," said Daniel. A couple of minutes later, Daniel saw red taillights ahead of him. Before he knew it, Daniel was following behind the same pickup that had passed him up earlier at such a high rate of speed. Now the pickup was barely registering at 45 miles per hour on the speedometer, and the van was nowhere in sight. Daniel clicked his left signal indicator. As he was about to pass it up, fear gripped him. Fear gripped his heart when the car slowed down to 40 miles per hour and moved into the lane he was turning into. The pickup was literally inches from Daniel's bumper. "Oh, hell no," whimpered Daniel, realizing the situation that was now descending on him. When Daniel moved back into the right lane, the pickup moved into the lane as well, increasing Daniel's fear factor, especially when Daniel saw more lights behind him. Yes." Oh, okay. I better stop this because looks like there's some stuff that's taking place. I'll get back later. Bye.